everyone, this is Rashmi from Desi Girl magazine. So happy Thursday. Today is Thursday morning, and I have got some beautiful guests. There are two actually, they are sisters, Soumya and Shefali. And they are artists, they make beautiful craft. So how did they get into it and inspire a lot of artists who are sitting over here, I think. So I'm going to invite her and hi.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Great. What about you?
Thank you so much. I'm good. Can you just tilt your phone, because you kind of look tilted?
Yeah,
Can you just, yeah.
yeah, just a second.
How are you all?
Great, great. What about you?
Yeah, thank you so much. I was very excited to meet both of you. So,
Yeah, thank you for giving us this opportunity. It's like great opportunity for us.
no,
And this is
thank you.
our first time. I'm really excited for it and looking
Oh, thank
forward.
you so much. A little introduction about you.
Yeah, so we are born and raised in Bhopal. We
Okay.
did our school and college, both the things in Bhopal itself. She's an engineer,
Oh,
recently working in Delhi. Yeah, I'm recently working in the IT company and working in the team lead, technical lead position.
okay.
And I'm an advocate. I completed my degree just last year and got enrolled few months back as an advocate.
Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. And how did this, it's completely different, one is engineering background and one is having advocate. Oh my gosh. And how did this whole art and craft thing came up?
So yeah, so what happened was my grandmother is like a great artist. And
Oh.
so she made my mother learn all those things and we got
Mhm.
inspired by seeing both of them working. Like we haven't even touched what my mother does. My mother did few years back. She made so much wonderful paintings that you
Wow.
can, if I'll show you paintings, they are so real that we cannot even make to this day also.
Wow, really?
And she's very good in embroidery, painting, making clothes. Like she's good in everything, to be very true. And she's never trained on it. The most important thing, it's
Uh,
all genetic. Learning
oh,
from her mother, grandmother, everything is. So it's a bit of it we inherited from them. Yeah.
oh,
So
that.
like my grandmother and my mother is are my the greatest inspiration for us.
No,
And you know
that's
the tendency of Indian women that they tend to cover everything with a plain cloth or something like that so the dust doesn't put up. So my mother used to do like paint on those clothes or like embroidery or something like that. You can just even see these cushions also. Yeah.
Oh my,
Yeah, these are the
really?
also that.
That's wonderful. I mean, it's all handmade. It's all hand. Oh, that's
Yeah.
really, that's what that creativity is such a beautiful thing. It comes from the heart. It comes from your soul, I will say. That's so wonderful. I mean,
We started with we were all stressed out. We both were so stressed out in our work life. So
mhm.
we thought of starting painting, and then suddenly we noticed that we are not able to paint nowadays because it's been 4 to 5 years that we left our schools, and after that, just we are forgiving what we have already known for such a
Mhm.
long time.
Mhm.
Not even after learning it. So then we decided and we started our business. So, and to be very true, she's still the owner of the company because it was
It's not.
totally her idea. I just supported her and now I'm a part of her company at the moment.
No,
And she actually she's the one who pushed me to do painting and sketching because I gave up long back.
Mhm.
And she's wonderful in sketching. Yeah.
No, that's what I was thinking. That's really. I mean, I spoke to many guests of me. They are like they were doing something. They were having a full-fledged career like you both of you have.
Yeah.
So I mean, they were really stressed out of that and a 9 to 5 kind of a job. I know a few people. They really wanted to come out of it, and they really did what they wanted to do. What made them think, to go and pursue their hobby. They made their hobby into careers. So I know
Yeah.
people. That's really inspiring. So how did it all started? At first, like in South Asian community, it is the career is very important to
Yeah,
parents, to everyone. There's a lot of pressure on every the kids all the time. We all have felt at that some point, okay, painting, it's fine, it's good, you do it, but that's just a hobby. But
yeah.
you should really have some real career. So how did it all started? When did you make up this mind that, okay, I have to get into crafting business or art business? How did it all started?
Actually, we always wanted to pursue something in business. Like when she was in school, she started with chocolate making business. Then she
Oh,
got graduated and everything. She
oh,
shifted to Pune for a year, and we had to close that business. When
oh.
she came back to Bihar, so then we thought to start something. Then we
Hmm,
started with paper craft business. But
hmm,
that is not a calling. Like we were not like happy doing it. So we thought that we should close it. If you are not happy doing something, it is of no use. Then
right.
one day she had an idea that we
Hmm,
should do something with wooden craft.
hmm,
So that she was like, let's give it a try. Let's test and try everything that we are doing at the moment. So we
hmm,
gave like 2 3 months to test that our products are actually that worth, like if people would be interested in buying our products and if they will survive for years. Because giving a product that will only survive for 2 to 3 months is not good in the market and it is not good for us also.
hmm, hmm,
So then started doing everything. We searched for polish so that we can bite the products properly,
hmm,
the plants that we use, how to stick the ropes and everything like that. Those things are the toughest
hmm.
thing to think. So
Yeah.
ultimately, we use the same page that we were using for the paper craft business,
Okay.
and we put up a post. At first, people were not interested. We were very discouraged at that moment that why people are not responding in a good manner.
Hmm.
Like we were putting a lot of effort at that moment. Then
Right.
ultimately, in 2 to 3 months, we started getting a good response. We used to get orders, and that helped us.
Okay.
And we were told South Asian parents are not that good with painting, like pursuing painting as a career. So did our parents. At that moment, my mother and father were so against
Uh,
doing this. They were like, okay, everything is good, but this is not a career. No one will appreciate you.
I
Because
think.
the only thing they were worried also about, we were doing so much hard work, doing
Hmm,
our one shift as a career that we were pursuing, and the
hmm,
other the night shift we are doing on these things because we
hmm.
cannot leave our career. Even now also we don't believe leaving our career and just pursuing this. We can do both things side by side. But
Yeah.
to be very now, my parents are very proud. Like
Hmm.
they say that this cannot be your career, but now both my parents are like, okay, you're doing a really good job. You're earning so well. You
Hmm.
can take extra luxuries that you deserve from the income that you're getting. So this
Right.
is good.
And they should be. They should be. And,
Yeah,
really proud of both of you. And
yeah, it was
so,
tough to
yeah.
make them accept our choices, but finally we did it.
No, yeah. So, you are just two people working on, or do you have more people? Did you have somebody, for there must be a lot of things to do. Business is not it's just two of you right now, or you are thinking to expanding it. So how does it go?
At this moment, we both are the only people who are working in this, but we
Okay.
want to expand.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, our ultimate aim is to open an NGO. So whatever earning we are getting from this, we
Mm-hmm.
are trying to one day open an NGO.
Okay.
But at this point, we cannot afford someone to get into a business
Yeah.
and work with.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very
yeah,
noble
but
thought.
it's a non-profitable business, so the girls
Uh-huh.
and the orphanage girls can even earn something out of this
Right.
and go to school. And we are thinking of this. That's why don't want to leave our current careers because we are happy with that also. Yeah,
Yeah. No, that's
because we are
very
doing
noble thought of both of you, what you're thinking.
university. She's such an excellent student.
Yeah. So, right now your business is just online, or how does it, how does it work? Completely online. Or do you have a
Yeah.
website also?
No, no, it's completely online. So we are just starting it on Amazon also. but it's
Okay.
completely on Instagram now. But in a
Okay.
month or so, it will be on Amazon also,
Oh,
and
nice.
Flipkart and every their sites.
Okay. So, as an entrepreneur, what challenges you think? Because there will be a lot of girls, there will be a lot of women
Yeah.
who are so creative, and they want to not just in art field, it can be anything, right? So when they want to do something, and what kind of problems as a woman entrepreneur you think, what challenges are there in the business?
The number one problem the number one problem we have already mentioned is parents, support of the parents. You will ultimately get the support, but at first you will have to fight for it. You will have to prove that you're actually doing something.
Mm-hmm.
The number one is, and the second problem is society can never accept a woman leading something. Like they're
Mm-hmm.
always like, what will you do after marriage? You will have to close your business. How will you support your family if you bear a baby? What will you do after that?
Yes.
Not even in our on being an entrepreneur, but also being in office and she being an advocate, it's very difficult for a woman to pursue anything
Right.
because being a leader, it's very difficult,
Uh-huh.
and people don't listen to you. Even the young boys don't listen to you. Even you are being so higher in position, they just
Yes.
take you for granted.
Mm-hmm.
Even we can see many spam messages over Instagram also.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Mm-hmm.
so they just spam us, abuse
Yeah.
us. We
Yeah.
face these kind of things. And
Yes.
even buying material from the local market is also tough because we buy material in bulk. So those
Okay.
the market people are not able to accept that a woman is coming and asking for the
Mm-hmm.
prices. They are also saying, Acha, what do you know about the pricing? You have no experience in that.
Mm-hmm.
Society in all is not able to accept a woman being an entrepreneur.
Yes.
And a place like Bhopal, it's in Madhya Pradesh, it's a kind of backward society here. So it's very
Mm-hmm.
difficult for them. It's
True.
not so forward like the metro cities. It's just
Yeah.
growing, but they are accepting. But it's a long road to go. Long road to
Mm-hmm.
go to just accept. Because I don't think so many people in Madhya Pradesh just run their Instagram business, even like us.
We will go a long way, don't worry, because I know the girls like you, all the women who are doing so great, we will be there. We will be definitely there. I'm very positive about. That's the reason, talking about all these things. It's just not about the art or craft or any business or anything. It's more about the person. It's more about the inspiration, what brings you inside. Sorry about that. So that's the whole point. So,
The
uh,
problem is mainly we are the two sisters that are running. So people usually ask, so how do you divide money? So how will you do it?
yeah.
What about after marriage? How will you run it? Yeah. These are
Yeah, what
actually
about
very
it will go on, it will go on.
yeah.
So this is the we are talking about the problems, the challenges, what you said, that what women they face. What
Yeah.
do you think? How should they handle it? What is the solution to the problem? What should they do? Because many there's a lot of juggling going into the mind, that how okay, we all know what the problem is, but as because you have been into this journey, so what advice you like to give, like you should, how to face those things?
The number one thing is you shouldn't give up. Even though if the society is not able to accept it,
Mm-hmm.
fight for it. There'll be
Mm-hmm.
one day that people say, yeah, these girls are doing good.
Mm-hmm.
Like till day we are facing many job ads. Even the family members are not supporting us.
Yes,
So
I know.
we have to accept that it's like their generation is not that forward that they'll be able to accept that they are working as an entrepreneur.
Mm-hmm.
So the number one thing is you have to fight for it at any cost. Whatever
Right.
happens, never give up. The first example that I can give, that she makes all the that reels. So
Uh-huh.
many of our friends just comment, "You want to be a TikTok star or what?" So
Oh
what
yeah.
kind of yeah, even the
Yeah.
friends, so we cannot say that. They are not able to understand why we are making reels. It's
Mm-hmm.
for the
Right.
you can even if you have seen our reels, it's just a normal reels that we are supporting
Mm-hmm.
our business and we are doing
Yeah.
that thing.
Yes, actually, I love those reels. I really love. I watched it 2, 3 times before coming to going talking to you guys. I think we lost connection, so I think she'll be back.
So for the first time, people will see me because every time she is the only face. I'm not at all camera friendly.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. But don't listen to anyone. I will say, those reels are really great, actually, very nice. So please keep up
And
with the good work. And the next,
yeah,
there is a lot of things, like you said. I will just continue with the same conversation. Like when you post something, the reels, even the pictures of you, I mean, people sometimes they give such nasty comments and all that. Social media is a place where anyone come and say anything. How do you deal with that? Because that that some people are too sensitive to it. They don't like it. But so that also makes them a challenge, because I know few of the guests, they are doing wonderful. But when I ask them, do you want to come, and come live and talk about your business or whatever? So they will say, I'm very camera shy. I don't like, because people, they are really scared of it. That's true, because they don't know if they will come, what people will react, or what they will say. So how to handle all those things?
actually, there is no way to be very true. It is just like there's a phrase in Hindi, एक कान से सुन के दूसरे कान से निकाल दो. And I can also say we both are very strong, emotionally strong person, because our mom taught us you are a girl, so you have to be strong in any situation. So she always pushes us to do everything. We are not just like we stay at home. We don't face any kind of restrictions from home. So it's our parents grooming that we are so strong of listening all these things. I can appreciate them for their grooming for all these things. And if you are on the public platform, you will receive hatred. But along with that, you're also receiving love from all your followers and people who are following you. So that is the biggest thing. You have to compare the hatred and love. Because the love percentage is very high and the hatred is very low. And we know that people are obviously jealous of you. That's why they're posting those comments. So you should take it in a positive way. That yeah, people are getting jealous. So we are actually doing something, that they're noticing us. And we cannot say the unknown people, the known people only. Yeah. So it's pretty obvious it's us.
Yeah, that's very true. Very true. I completely agree with that. So coming back to your business, what do you think is the future of craft business? How in the business whole environment of business, what do you think? What is the future of it? And is it gonna expand, or what else? Because there are a lot of people who are very talented. So in that competitive environment, what do you think? How the business grows, and what is the future of it?
Yeah, at the moment, the young generation is very much into handcrafted business, and there are multiple pages also for the same. But I think this, but according to us, what we think is the material of the goods are not always that good. Okay. Like people are still afraid of buying things online because of the scams. To be very true, what they show in the picture is not at all comparable in real life. Because we see that our pictures are what we say first and put on the other pages. We see that. Yeah. So just they're showing the fake pictures. You are not the original artist, so how will you get that thing? Yeah, it's very difficult to do at this moment. We totally understand that we are also struggling. Yeah, we are also struggling, very much struggling. But yeah, we shouldn't give up. Like few challenges obviously come in this phase. Yeah. And it's all up to, you can say the hard work and the destiny both works together. Yeah.
Very well said, actually. So how does the inventory work? You for the materials, you go to a wholesaler and you get it from them, and when the order comes, before you prepare it, or you prepare later on, like anything, like if I order some.
So we take it all from the local market. We don't take it from the wholesaler, because what we think, we should also give profit to others. Yeah. Because we don't have that problem. So our whole mindset is not to make money; it's to help people. Because as I said, we want to go towards NGO. So now also we don't bargain to people, don't do anything sort of thing because we want them also to grow and also in this Corona situation, COVID situation.
Yeah.
So these are all the personalized things. Once the people order, we personalize it according to your requirement because there are many varieties. You can say see on our page. It's the more of personalized things, and we don't keep anything handy. And if we make it, we put on sale. That's common in everything.
If we have to launch something new, at first we put it on the sale so that people can order it and see how it looks.
So they also don't get disheartened with what they receive.
Is everything is custom made or you have ready beforehand? And if
Custom
like if I order everything's custom made. If like I order something, so how much time usually you take to to send it? How much
we
time?
usually 20 to 25 days for the dispatch, but we also take urgent orders if there's an occasion. Like if you want to gift it to your friend on their birthday, so we also take urgent only in such situations.
And we don't charge anything for that because we respect their emotions. Yes, we don't charge for all these things because it's not just us for the profit, because it's all related to emotion. It's related to emotion. Yeah, if someone is getting customized, there is some emotion with it, because otherwise they can take it from Amazon or somewhere, that printed thing also. These are all things that printed.
Okay. No, that makes sense. So when you started business, there must be a capital which you needed to invest it. How did you guys manage it? I mean, there must be because I'm just asking these questions because there'll be people who want to start it. So
as I said, she was studying and I was doing job. So it was all my capital.
She's earning from the past 4 years. So it was
5 years now.
5 years.
Yes. So I'm doing job, so that.
Yeah. So if how the whole thing making everything, and there must be some profit kind of a thing which you must be thinking. How do you do the pricing and everything? How do you keep those things in mind? How do you work on that?
First, we take out the cost price of each and every single product. Then we divide it by our work, the paint that we put, the polish that we put, and everything. The level that we are
and the level of complexity, because complexity goes with the time. Because the time we spend is more valuable.
Yeah.
Right.
In few of our hangings, we are also doing doodling, making cartoons, and etc. So they are chargeable. They are extra chargeable. But if there is a plain writing, then those things will cost less.
So, and the doodling and everything that you see are all customized. We share the samples with them. So according to the character, they send us what they actually match to your character. So these are also custom.
Okay. That's it's one more thing. If suppose you get too much of work, how do you manage it? Because you just are two people are just managing this whole business, so it will be a lot of work for you.
At such situation, our father helps us to pack the products. My mother is already an artist, so she helps us to pay everything else. It happened sometimes that we used to get so many orders. So at those moments, both of them supported us a lot.
And it's the full time for our job in that case for us.
Yeah.
Because 9 to 10 hours we need to give to our job, and other 9 to 10 hours we need to give to the job.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. That if you get a lot of things at one go, you have it's nothing. It's not like you really have to be very precise about everything, coloring, the colors, texture, and everything. So yeah, it takes time.
Thing accounts and everything, orders are. She's just awesome at it. I do nothing.
No, that's not true. She's the one who's writing. That's the most important part.
Yeah, no, that's true. So, how has been this journey? You guys really enjoy? How much is like working your separate careers and going into this journey? How it has been? How do you think about it? Do you really love it? And what do you think about the future of this company? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So what do you think the future of your company?
We hope that it will grow. It will grow day by day, and we are actually growing, but we hope that it comes out to be a great business for us, that we can even quit our job one day to
Yes.
pursue this.
Wow. Yes. We are too
Well,
hopeful.
because we have to be confident about it.
Yeah.
Because we are loving our current job also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. And what advice you will like to give to all the Desi girl, all the South Asian women, about what, because there is a lot of, people, they want to start it, but they really need some inspiration. They need to go because they have, everybody has different kind of conditions in their life and the problems in their life, the challenges. So, what advice you like to give to them if they want to start with something, especially the women going want to become entrepreneurs? We really need to, bring more women empowerment to, doing their own things. So, what do you like to tell them?
It's just that you have to work hard. You will have to fight for it. As a woman, like I said earlier, you have to fight for every single thing. There's nothing that you will get in a silver platter. So
Yeah.
number one thing is also you have to fight, you have to convince your parents to support you, because with parents support you can grow as much as you can.
And I don't think so much capital is needed to start something. Just the courage is needed.
Yeah.
And the acceptance in yourself is first needed, that whatever happens, you will continue.
Because at the end of the day, there'll be someone who is going to discourage you, make you down. There'll be someone. Even if you're a superstar, also there are people who hate you.
Yes.
So we are really in front of them.
Yes.
So the last thing is acceptance for yourself. You have to make yourself look good. Like you have to feel that you are good, what you are doing is correct. If there's no acceptance for yourself, you cannot do anything in life.
So what happens actually, people feel shy to share their business also.
Yeah. At first they are like, okay, I do not want to share it. What if we do not succeed?
Because we face our parents doesn't used to share with people that we are doing such kind of work, because they don't think that it was good. Not in a manner it harm us, but because they don't think it was correct or something.
Right.
They were shy, I guess so.
Yes.
But now they tell it to everyone that our children, our girls do such kind of business, or they are earning quite well.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's very true. I agree, because there are a lot of talented people. They don't want to share their things. That is true. And many people, they don't even know that they have that such kind of talent. It's really, yeah, that's true.
Most what happens is that women after marriage try to, make their families their priority. Like that is correct, but leaving yourself behind is also not right.
Because you have to be independent. I think so. Even after marriage, even if you're a housewife, just continue with something, teaching things. If you have a talent, you can teach. You can teach it online, or you can take offline class. It's pretty much easy, because people and children nowadays try to learn extracurricular activities.
Yeah.
I think in our times it was not that important, but nowadays everyone want to learn everything.
Yes, that's true.
So that's an environment.
Yeah.
And I think this generation is better in that manner, because they support each other. Like husband and wife both are supporting each other, whatever they do. They give suggestions that make you succeed in life.
Right. That is very important.
Because what we also, because she's so talented, but she never pursued because of us.
Yeah. I can relate to it. Yes. Yeah. Sure. So thank you, Soumya. Thank you, Shefali. It was so wonderful speaking to both of you, and you guys really, amazed me, and I to our viewers about the, beautiful journey what you both our sisters are doing is really great, and it's very inspiring. So I would like everyone to please look at your Instagram profile, and you may your business grow, and thank you so much for coming. Thank you, really. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for giving us this opportunity.
Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye. Thanks.
Bye.